Today's eMoney tip of the week is on base facts. If you watched any of our other tip videos, you'll hear us talk about base facts a lot. So we want to spend some time today just talking only about base facts. Let's jump into it. So we have our sample client up today, Pam and Jim Helpert. So pull up your client, you're going to want to go to facts. That's how we access base facts. So let's talk about terminology. Base facts is simply this facts tab. Advanced facts is when we click on this advanced, it takes us to here. Advanced facts was designed to input detailed information. Base facts was designed to do it in front of a client. On our team, we try to stay in base facts as long as we can until we have to go in advanced facts. The reason why we do this, there's sometimes going to advanced facts is actually a quicker and easier way to update that client's financial plan. The reason why we access advanced facts through base facts, except for certain times where you have to, like changing the end of the year cash flow assumptions and wills, there's no other way to access it through base facts, is because we want to be masters of the language of eMoney in front of our clients. When we can go through that software fastly and efficiently in front of a client, it shows our expertise, but it also allows us to have deeper conversations because we're not thinking about the software. We want to be the Michael Jordans of eMoney. Michael Jordan didn't have to think about when he was doing a free throw. He just did it. You know, if you do something for 10,000 hours, you become really good at it. We want to be able to click in here without having to look to what the words say. We want to know it. So because of that, we want to stay in base facts. So if I want to change something for a client, everything I'm going to do is going to be inside of here base facts. If I want to add a child or a grandchild or a professional contact or somebody, I'm going to do it inside of here. If I want to access the advanced part of something, let's say it's a client, I want to change their marriage status. Anywhere I'd have to go to advanced here, I'm going to click in advanced this way. I'm not going to go there through advanced. Again, we want to stay in base facts. If I want to update anything in accounts, I'm going to click on net worth. I'm going to click on that account and I'm going to go in advanced that way. You can, if you decide to, go in advanced for this. But then you're not going to get so used to base facts. So why do we want to get so used to base facts and know that language so well? Every single time we're in front of a client, every time we're going to run through this base facts. With our financial planning process we use, the first couple meetings we're collecting data, we only go into facts. We don't go into Decision Center. We don't go into Goal Planner. But as we go into Decision Center, or as we go into Goal Planner in those meetings, before we get into it, we're going to go through this every single time. Hey, Pam and Jim, just a reminder, in your base plan, we're going to show you retire at 65. We'll show you other scenarios where you can retire at different ages. Our life expectancy in this particular client's 95. We typically use 90 for our clients. You can use whatever it is you want. Just going through this. Hey, Pam and Jim, I know this is our 5th meeting, but we have your date of birth right. You wouldn't believe how many times people change their address, change their phone number, their date of birth's been incorrect. They've been your client for 10 years and they never bother noticing or telling you their date of birth was incorrect. We're going to go through their financial priorities, which we have another tip video on that. You can find out information about how we use this. But we're going to go through it. Goals, net worth, income. We're just going to go through this with the client very briefly. Hey, just since the last time we got together, these are all right. There's not anything I'm missing here. You wouldn't be surprised. We have 4 or 5 meetings we've gone through base facts and just it caught their eye the right way that time. Again, going through every assumption you're making in here. Hey, are we saving this much in our 401ks? This is correct. What that allows you to do, if you go through that for 2 minutes every single time, once you go into Decision Center, they understand. Repetition leads to retention. Repetition leads to retention. Repetition leads to retention. Your clients will know their financial plan, and more importantly, their data will be accurate. If you have junk data, you're going to have a junk financial plan. So we know that the biggest complaint we get from any financial planner, I'm sure somebody else has a different one, but everyone we've ever heard, is the hardest part about comprehensive financial planning is getting accurate data from the client and getting that data from the client. This helps you to get that data accurate and encourage the client to give that data to you. We hope this tip helped educate and empower you to do more plans for your clients so that you can impact more lives through financial planning. If you have some great tips we don't know about, we'd love to hear about them. If you have a better way of doing what we just showed you, we'd love to hear about that because we are a noble profession and together we can elevate the profession.